What's going on, fellers? Oh, holy crap. What a week I had. My foot's all fucked up. I've been working too hard. Standing a lot, running around a lot. Oh man, and this next week coming up, I got a lot of shit to do too. I got these people that want me to make this graduation stall for them that looks like it's gonna cost them close to $100, you know? Kinda looks like a pain in the ass. I don't feel like doing it, honestly. I feel like doing that these days, telling a customer, hey, I don't feel like doing that. Can you come up with something easier, bro? Feel so tired these days, so rushed, no time to focus or do anything. So whenever I get these more like complicating jobs, it's like man, hopefully you don't need this real soon, motherfucker. Oh, I try to be helpful, but oh goodness, my goodness. So anyway, I am tired as usual. Oh. Damn it. Yeah, I was thinking about getting the Yingwei Malmsteen Seymour Duncan pickups for this new guitar project. Ferdy K uses them. He says he really likes them. Yeah, it's just a stacked humbucker, basically, you know. It looks like a single coil. They're pretty good, actually. And honestly, they're just decent pickups that he tried to put together with Seymour Duncan. That's all they are. They're not, like, if you want Malmsteen's sound, you want to go with his HS3 DiMaggio pickup sets and stuff like that. If you want his authentic, actual, most well-known signature sounds, you know. But if you just want a high-quality pickup that is pretty nice, that's easy to work with, yeah, apparently it's kick-ass for that. So I think I'm gonna get it. It just seems like the most like obvious go-to, like fun to utilize single coil. Well, it's a humbucker in secret, but it looks like a single coil, and it's trying to be like a single coil. It's a weird kind of thing. But they're pretty nice. And Malmsteen's pretty particular about his playing style, and apparently he went through like 20 sets. So he wasn't just like doing this for money or fucking, yeah, put my name on it and that's whatever. No, he gave a shit. So they're apparently pretty good pickups. All the reviews are pretty good. Seems like just the thing I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm excited about this project. I'm gonna slap it together over the course of this year. Hopefully it's good. I am regretting some of my guitar purchases though. Yeah, the Silver Music Man. Yeah, I'm thinking about selling that one. Yeah, I never should have got into those Music Man guitars. They're really good, don't get me wrong. If you end up liking them, you will love them, but it's not my thing. I think the neck is a little too close together, you would think that that's a good thing. Like, oh, you can reach the strings easier, but no, they're too close together. You can accidentally like touch them when you don't want to a little bit too easily when doing chord shapes. So I kind of like a wider neck for holding down certain chord shapes. But if you just want to like shred some metal solo stuff, yeah, they're great for that, honestly. So yeah, if you're a metalhead, you'll dig a Music Man. And yeah, I like it. It's fine. It's just I'm a Strat boy. I kind of want all my guitars to just be Strats. I kind of regret getting the metalhead stuff. Yeah, like I'm not a metalhead, man. I'm a vintagey guy. Sorry, I don't go that hard. I'm just a guitar boy. I'm not a shredder. So yeah, I kind of regret getting those too. I would happily sell them, honestly. Yeah, honestly, happily sell them. Yeah, maybe I'll give them away to somebody. I know some people who would like them. Ooh, maybe I should give the Music Man to Ferdy K. All of his guitar cover buddies have Music Men. Why don't you have one, man? Here's one. I'm sure he'll dig it. Yeah, I should just give it to him. And then there's the Schecter. That one, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to Justin. He seemed to like it. It wasn't really my thing, but yeah, I kind of regret getting into those guitars. But, whatever. I could always sell them or give them to somebody. So, not a big deal. My brother has a bunch of vintage guitars. Those are worth a lot of money. Those are pretty rare. And he really likes them, so. And he didn't buy too many of them. I'm the asshole who bought a lot of guitars. But there were some good deals that we got, and I really like a lot of these. What are my favorite Strats? I have like 7 Strats that I love to play. Jimmy and Bimmy, of course. Those are always go-tos. Like, if you can't decide, go with those. There's the 62 Strat. That's pretty good in pretty much every way. Like, that's also a go-to Strat. If you can't decide, that's a good choice. There's the purple one. I wish it could be a little bit better, but it is nice. So I guess that one counts too. Well, it's a little lower on the scale, but it's still good. I'll play that shit. Alright, let me get back up a second. Okay. Jimmy and Bimmy, of course. Play the shit out of those. Okay. Yeah. Let's start with the, damn. All the Strats are mediocre to really good, Mediocre would be, no offense, Yakub, the white guitar I made last year, but yeah, you're mediocre, I would say. I like the sound. The pickups are nice for Squire shit. No, those are nice. Body is solid too, poplar, decent finish. Yeah, it's not bad. I approve of the job that they did there. Yeah, it's not as perfectionist as an American Standard body, but it got the job done is my point. It's a nice guitar. It plays good. But it is kind of cheap parts, that's all I'm saying. These cheap parts happen to be really good, so I like playing that guitar. But they're cheap parts, so nothing too fancy there. And those pickups do get kind of hot when you gain them. So, nah, not my fave. And then there's, what do you call it? So yeah, the white one's probably my least playable Strat, I would say. Yeah. And I kind of made it as a gift, honestly. Or like a travel fuck around guitar that can take some hits, you know what I mean? It's not like that important of a guitar. So yeah, that's probably my worst Strat. Then up next would probably be, the Music Man, the Cutlass. What sucks is the neck feels really good. It's like got really good fret crowning work, and yeah, it's a solid instrument. It's lightweight, good build, noiseless pickups. Those are nice, but I don't like the way they sound, but they are noiseless, so You don't get so much annoying feedback. I'm not the biggest fan of it though. It's a cool guitar, but like I said, I'm not really into the whole Music Man vibe, and turns out. And I don't like those having to put 9-volt batteries in your guitar. I don't like that, dude. I think that kind of sucks. Not a big fan of that. So yeah, that's my next most disliked Strat-like guitar. Then it would be the Schecter. It's kind of heavy, and like I said, I'm not into the whole Floyd Rose thing. And then cleaning and changing strings on Floyd Roses is kind of a bitch. I don't really feel like dealing with all that. Fuck off. So yeah, that's probably my next most disliked Strat. Then after that, it would probably be... Who's next? Yeah, probably the purple Strat. It's just a little bit too beat up and crazy, you know? But I like it just fine. And then next up after that would probably be my gold Zelda Strat. It turned out to be a bit on the heavy side. It's just a chunk of maple galore, you know? Yeah, that's a big guitar. Not my favorite. Then after that, I would say my 99 Strat, the Sunburst one. It looks like a John Frusciante Chili Peppers Sunburst Strat. That is a really nice guitar, but I'm not the biggest fan of the neck shape. It's more fat 50s Stevie Ray Vaughan-y kind of vibe. Big thick C shape kind of vibe. Not the biggest fan of that chunky neck, but you know, it's good for getting a good grip and then landing solos. But for chords, I think it's a little girthy, so I don't know. It depends. Everybody's different, but I didn't vibe with that one the best. But it does look like an amazing Strat. It's so cool, and it does sound really nice. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's just not my exact cup of tea. And then there's what's up next? Then there's my green Strat, the Irish Strat. That one, it's got the 50s Duncans. They're kind of a buzzy pickup, unfortunately, but they do sound nice. But they don't do too well in high gain. John Frusciante used these exact pickups to record Blood Sugar Sex Magic, actually. Yeah, he had a maple fretboard Strat that he used a lot in the recording of that album. So, yeah, that's cool. Guitar sounds a lot like that. But, yeah, the high gain, it does kind of annoy me. And it's a fairly lightweight guitar. I like how light it is. That one's one of my more favorites. Then I would say next up is oh shit, I forgot about the pink guitar. I really like that one, even though it's Frankenstein-y. So I would say that's about as much. I like the purple one as about as much as I like the pink one. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, okay. And then next up would be my what do you call it? My metal Strat. Yeah, it's the black Strat with the vintage-looking neck. That's secretly very metal-like. Yeah, that's a real sick guitar to play. Very nice, fast neck. Yeah, that one's really good actually. It's got bare knuckle humbuckers into it. Yeah, it's a fucking nice Strat. It's black. It just looks cool, man. That is a good one. Yeah. Then after that would be my Hollow Flake Strat. It's lightweight, sounds great. That neck is very unique. It's a select rosewood from Warmoth, so that's some pretty high grade dark rosewood that they put on there. Very nice. That's a good one right there. One of my best. Custom shop body from Fender. Hell yeah, the custom shop, the original custom shops. So these are like some of the best pieces of guitar ever assembled. Very nice shit. Yeah, that's a really good one. And then next up would be yeah, this one I have in my hand, the Cursed Strat. Yep, it's really good. I like the Cursed Strat a lot. There's the 62, but it's my brother's, so I don't really count that. Yeah, this guitar is sick. I really like this Cursed Strat. The only downside is it's a little heavy. This is some dark, rich wood, and dark woods tend to be heavier, and yet this guitar is like close to 9 pounds, which kind of sucks. I like my Strats to be closer to 7, but whatever. No guitar is perfect. You're always going to have something about a guitar that's kind of lame, you know? Because there's no one guitar that does it all, right? Like, you can't have a Floyd Rose, but also that spanky quackiness of a hardtail, you know what I mean? Can't have it at the same time, okay? You can't have the big jazz box for, you know, a very acoustic resonance at the same time, comfortability of a Strat. You know, you can't have the best, you can't have the two things at the same time, motherfucker. You know? You can't have that U-shaped Les Paul feel, that scale length of, you know, 24 and a quarter or whatever it is, at the same time having the 25 and a half scale length of a Strat. You can't have everything. So that's why you have multiple guitars. A little bit of every kind of guitar, you know. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, and then of course my very favorite Strat is the one I have at work, actually, that lightweight, thin line guitar. It's the pickups. They're Starwood Stratocaster TV Jones pickups, and they do buzz a little bit when you gain high gain, unfortunately. They're Dynasonic pickups, essentially. They sound so good, though. Oh my god, they are the best sounding single coil Stratocaster type pickups I have, I believe. I think they're the best ones. So it's probably why I like that guitar the most. It sounds the best. And it's on a resonant body that's lightweight, you know, and it's a super playable guitar. I can grab it and pick it up. It's very lightweight. It sounds really good. It plays really good. It does buzz a little bit with the high gain, though. But I'm at work when I'm using it, so there's always noises going on. I don't really give a shit. But when I'm like chilling at home in my room, like right now, I don't like the buzzing, you know. So that's why I am going to make another guitar, the silver one that I'm going to put together this year. And yeah, the Yingwei Malmsteen pickups seem to be really good. They're quiet. They're not, and I'm kind of against getting signature shit, but they're not even really signature for him, because like I said, his signature sound is in DiMaggio pickups. He hasn't done anything too great and memorable with the Seymour Duncan Fury pickups that he helped create. I'm sure he largely did it for money, but apparently they're good pickups, so I think I'm gonna chime in. I was looking at the Kunafe pickups. Those apparently have like shielding around the pickups that kind of makes them more unique and whatnot. And they have kind of a cool, unique look, but yeah, they're whatever. They, excuse me. They said they don't buzz that much, but they still fucking buzz. I saw some demos. So I'm not interested in getting those. There's a few other pickups from Seymour Duncan, like the Everything X. I was also thinking about getting that one. That sounds really good too. I'm kind of conflicted, honestly, between getting that and the Malmsteen pickups. But the Malmsteen pickups look like cool looking pickups. They look like original fucking badass single coil fucking pickups like I would want. The Everything Axe, those pickups look fucking weird, dude. I don't like it. If I could get like a cover that makes them not look so stupid, then yeah, I would go with that. But I don't think you can find custom covers that would be better. I don't know. Kind of sucks. But I am going for a silver looking guitar, so dark colors are okay. And if I can get it all in like black and silver, that would look really cool. So I guess I wouldn't mind if that's the case. So I might get the Everything Axe after all, even though it looks kind of fucking weird, but whatever. Whatever, I don't care that much. I'm not too picky about my guitars, honestly. I used to be, but then I started collecting too many, and now I'm just like, oh yeah, whatever. That one's like this, that one's like that. Play this one, play that one. You know, whatever. I try not to get too guitar supremacist around here. I do have my favorites, of course, but like I said, the one at work is my favorite. But I think I might be able to build my new favorite this year with the silver guitar project, because what I plan to do is get very lightweight parts. Very lightweight build is what I'm going for. Extremely lightweight. Yeah. I think I'm even going to, what do you call it? Get a hardtail. So there's no tremolo block, so it's even more, you know, light. But I don't know. Maybe that's a bad thing, because you don't want it to be too heavy, because I am going to go with stainless steel frets, which are a little heavier than nickel. And I'm going with medium jumbo peaked, so these aren't exactly the thinnest, lightest frets. They're a little on the heavier side. So you don't want a body that's super light and then a neck that's definitely heavier, you know what I mean? But I think I'll nail this. I think I'll get it right. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty cool project. It'll be a relic-y, silvery guitar. I'm going to do all the painting myself, so it's going to look very unprofessional and stupid. But I'll make it work, and I bet you I'll dig it. Should I put green into it, or should... It should be mostly silver, but I think I might put a hint of green into this bad boy. But I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing. I'm goofy. I do have a can of dark Sherwood green. Maybe I should do a combo of the two. That would be cool. I love green. Green is my favorite color. But I want this to be mostly silver, so if there's going to be some green, it'll be subtle. It'll be mostly silver. Or maybe I should do a two-color, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll fucking spray paint it dark forest Sherwood green. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll paint the Inca silver over the top. And over time, when it relics, it'll reveal the green underneath. Oh man, that is... Just nailed it. That is what we're gonna fucking do, guys. That is... Oh, I'm so happy I just thought of that idea. That is a very cool... I don't know if I've seen that combo before. That is gonna be... Ooh, boy. I'm excited. I have goals this year. Alright. Oh, man. What a shit year this is already, though. Yeah, my buddy Justin, we were hanging out, and... his uncle came to visit his grandma because she's old and has all these fucked up problems. She's 90 fucking 4, dude. Like, holy crap. And she has all these fucking problems. Her hip is all fucked up. And guess what? She had a goddamn stroke recently. So, not doing good. And, yeah, so Justin's mom went to go visit them and see them. And she's been gone for like 4 fucking days. Justin's been kind of just living at the house, you know, making sure everything's okay. Oh, yeah, crazy. Yep, so that's depressing. You know, somebody who's 90 something years old, god damn, they are so close to, you know, any day now, you know what I mean? Like, especially if they're going through some shit. So yeah, not good. I feel bad for my buddy Justin. He's gonna have to deal with some pretty depressing stuff. Sucks, right? Life is terrible. You try to make the best of it, I guess. A lot of terrible shit you can't do anything about. Frustrating. But yeah, a lot of my strats are pretty great. I really like, honestly, Bimmy and Jimmy, I do really like those two, honestly. And they don't get too buzzy on louder volumes. So yeah, I really do like those. I'm not gonna lie, those are good. The red one has Texas specials, and the blue one has 69 pickups. 69, dude. I'm not gonna lie, the 69 pickups sound good. Very Hendrixy vibe. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get the Malmsteen pickups. I think that's the way to go here. Yeah, I don't see a real big downside. No. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up going with. Maybe I'll find something better, but I'll keep shopping around, of course. Plenty of time to think about it. But I did have some stuff already figured out. I'm gonna do a roasted alder body with a walnut top, chambered, F-hole, contour, heel. Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna spray paint that motherfucker Sherwood green. Get it nice and smooth with Sherwood green, and maybe I'll put some like silver sparkles in there. Hell yeah, dude, underneath. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Yeah, I think I'll buy some sparkle glitter. Some silver sparkle glitter to add on there. Why not? I want this thing to be kind of crazy. Fuck it, man. Going all out with the crazy sparkliness. What sucks though is I don't really have free time to paint it except during 4th of July when I get a few days off in a row. So I gotta buy this shit sooner than later. Okay, what do we got? It's just February. It'll be March, April, May, June, and then July, right? That's how it goes? I'm such a jackass. I always get that mixed up. Should be plenty of time though. If I order like the body 1 month, order the neck next month, I can get the pickups whenever the fuck I want. And that's honestly the last thing I should give a shit about. So, yeah, I'll hold off on the pickups. We'll decide on the pickups last. So far, like I said, Malmsteen. I'm not the biggest fan of the guy, but his pickups sound like they're pretty badass. Just what I'm looking for. They have to be single coil shaped. I would go with just humbuckers, but Humbuckers are kind of bulky, and I always hit my fingertips into them. I like the single coils because they're thin, and I can comfortably find a little niche where I can play without worrying about bumping my fingers into the top of a pickup or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I always wanted a Strat with 3 humbuckers. I always thought that was cool. There's a few of them. They're badass, but oh, that's a lot of hefty pickup in your way of your strumming pattern, and that can be kind of annoying, honestly. I guess if you play with the pick a lot, it's probably not that bad, but I don't. I play with my fingertips a lot, so I'd prefer to not have to deal with that. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. But yeah, as far as the wood and all that, I think I'm gonna go with. Well, I probably should do a tremolo just in case I want to do a tremolo system if I can upgrade it. I mean, I'm not cheaping out too much here, so I might as well just spend the extra what, $50-ish, $25 that it costs. Maybe I have a tremolo laying around here that I can utilize, whatever. Yeah, whatever, man. I don't care. Hmm. Thinking. Yeah, but this should be a cool guitar. An all silvery, fucking kind of looking guitar. Very cool. Very cool. I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I think I'm staining it. I'm gonna stain the motherfucker green, dude. And then I'm gonna fucking sand it down a tad. And then I'm gonna spray paint it Sherwood Forest green and sand it down real smooth and spray paint it again. Sand it down pretty smooth. Then I'm gonna apply weird glitter and brush to get kind of a thicker kind of coat, because I'm trying to thicken it up. This is gonna be alder, which is pretty smooth already, but the top is going to be walnut, which is probably going to be pretty grainy. So we want to fill those grains. So I'm going to do a bunch of artistic paintbrushy kind of motions at first to get a very artsy looking paint stroke, hand painted kind of barnyardy kind of vibe going on at first, then sand that down into it, and now we're getting a real smooth surface, but with a lot of color from the the dark what do you call it, dark Sherwood what is it called, Sherwood Forest Green Dark. That's what this color is called. It's a Sherwood Forest Green, but it's like a darker version of it, so it should look pretty fucking cool. Yeah, so I'm going to put that on the undercoat, basically, and then nitro the Inca Silver as nicely and smoothly as possible over the top, and then I'm going to relic it up a little bit, maybe add some silver sparkles here and there, and yeah, there it is, man. I think it'll be sick. Dude, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hand brush paint sparkles on the inside of the F-hole. That's what I'm going to fucking do, dude. Holy shit, what a cool idea. I just came up with another really cool idea. Holy shit. That is awesome. I am proud of myself on that one. Hell yeah, dude. That is a good ass idea. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's a thing we're doing. Yeah. I made up my mind. Oh, I just thought of how to do it too. Do it last. I thought about doing it early, but then I would just cover it with all kinds of spray paint. No way. That's stupid. No, do it last. After everything's painted and done, put masking tape all over the side edges, and yeah, make sure you can't get any of that drippy goopy in there, and then start. Oh, yeah, that's going to look so cool. And then once it's done, take off the tape, and hello, awesome guitar. Holy shit. I'm excited, guys. This is going to be pretty cool. I didn't think I'd be painting guitars again, but here we go, dude. Fuck it. And I also have some video game controller faceplates that I was thinking about painting. So we'll see about that though. I have a what do you call it? Shell pink nitro spray paint that I could use. Might as well use it on that. But I could also use it on the pink guitar. I didn't really like how that bubblegummy looking bumpy finish came out. I think it's kind of too shitty. I think I could have done a better job. So I'll probably sand that guitar down real good and then try to get a smoother finish on it. That's maybe more plain, you know. That way, you know, it's a good combo of both. Like, it's very glittery, but you can also see smooth nitro. Yeah, that'll be really cool. That'll be really cool. But, yeah, so I should do that for the guitar and not waste the can on a fucking controller. But since I'm going to be using the dark Sherwood Forest green, yeah, I think I'll paint a controller that green color, because that is just the coolest fucking green. I wish I had green chrome, dude. I want green chrome. That's what I fucking want. You could get green chrome, apparently, for the Series X original Elite controller for the Xbox One. But, yeah, they don't make a chrome green for the Series X controller. Series X2 Elite controller. They don't. And that sucks. I was thinking about trying to make one myself, you know, but I don't know how I would do that. I need to get some green chrome spray paint, but I don't know how to be really good with it and make a really, really glossy, shiny, mirror-like finish, you know what I mean? I don't know how to do that. It's pretty hard, apparently. You need to get the right humidity and temperature, and you got to heat up the can a certain way, and apparently if you have some kind of automated 3D printer or some kind of controlled arm machine to spray the paint evenly, that would be best. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, I'm sleepy. I think I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon here, but yeah, I think this guitar project is gonna be sick. I'm excited. I can't wait. Well, actually, I can wait. What am I talking about? It's gonna be expensive, and I don't have that much fucking money to burn anymore, so that's why I'm taking the whole year to slowly get the project done. Because I've been fucking stupid in the past, you know? Getting all arrogant, acting like my lifestyle is... Like, my life is so good and perfect that... Because, you know, my life is better than most people. I shouldn't complain too much. Like, I have all these games, I have all these guitars, I take care of all these wacky animals, I have a fun job, it pays good, I'm my own boss, I don't take shit from anybody really. Maybe annoying customers from time to time, but whatever. Not the end of the world. So yeah, my life is pretty good compared to most people, of course, because there's a lot of people who can't even find a decent meal. There's a lot of people who are fucking getting bombed right now. What the fuck? So my life, much better than most. So whenever I complain, you know, it's fucking nothing compared to some people. But I still complain about shit. Whatever. Everybody complains about stuff. I was complaining about the Elden Cringe DLC costing $40. I think that's kind of crap. If it sounds like there's 1/5 like take the base game that we already have and then take 1/5 of it and make that DLC content, you know. That's what it feels like we're getting here from the sound of it. And yeah, that kind of sucks, because wouldn't that be mathematically closer to about $10 to $15 worth of content there? Yeah. But no, it's 40, so it's like, that kind of sucks, dude. I don't know about that shit. And then there's also a rumor that there's another DLC coming out down the road. What the fuck? Like next year. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know about that, man. like I said, I like the base game more than the patched version. I bet you the DLC is going to be full of stuff that I don't like. But maybe there'll be a few things I do like, you know? So, their DLCs are usually pretty good, is the thing. But $40? Come on. Admit that that's kind of... Like, I've always complained about this thing in gaming. Like, I'll even say a DLC like Halo 3 Forge maps, like, what was that? Foundry or Foundation or whatever it was called. All the room, that warehouse with all the blocks and you could move them around, and Griffball was born, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah. That was fun. That was a DLC that, like, kind of helped make Halo 3 better online. Customs were better all of a sudden. That map changed the game. It was $8, and there were two other maps, Rat's Nest and Standoff. Rat's Nest was like this big donut tunnel driveway system, and the inside was like little tunnels to fight each other inside of. It was a pretty good map. And then there was Standoff, and I thought Standoff kind of fucking sucked, honestly, because it was a very orange satellite dishy map. So Red Team was kind of harder to see on the battlefield. Their red armor would sort of blend in with the reddish-orange backdrop of the canyon rocks. And Blue Team would stick out like a sore thumb, of course, because that's red on blue. I mean that's blue on red. Come on. So that was kind of horseshit. So, you know, whenever people are dying and spawning up and you're shooting at each other with battle rifles as fast as possible, it's kind of in the advantage of Red Team a little bit. And so that sucked. I didn't like that about the map. But it was okay other than that. It was a decent map. But it was kind of a rough map, though, because a lot of people are shooting at each other constantly on that map. It's a rough map. I didn't care for that one too much out of the three. But yeah, those three maps cost $8. And Foundry, or whatever it was called, really changed the game, you know? And so I would argue that if you're going to call a DLC worth the money, it would have been that first Halo 3 DLC that came out. Sure. And then there were others like Sandbox and Avalanche. So yeah, Halo 3 got some pretty cool maps, you know. Sandbox, of course, is wonderful. So yeah, good stuff, Halo 3. But even then, I would kind of argue, alright, fine. Not the end of the world. And then, like, the horse armor from Oblivion that everybody says, this is where it started. Nah, I would argue, oh, that shit wasn't that expensive. It was like $2 or whatever. Who cares? You know, I don't give a shit. $2, $4, whatever, you know. But what if you fill the game with like 50 costumes that are $2 each? Well, that's 50 times 2. That's $100 fucking extra of content. I'm not paying you an extra $100 fucking for costumes. Shit. Like I said, if it was just some small shit like one extra costume or two extra costumes for $4, it's like, okay, whatever. It's exclusive. It's fun. You're giving them a little bit extra cash because you appreciate what they've given you. Fine. That's like a tip, really. You know? That's not a big deal. That's not a lot of money is my fucking point. I don't fucking care if your microtransaction extra fuckery stuff on the game isn't that gougy. I really don't give a fuck, dude. It's the gumball machine on the way outside of the fucking store, okay? It's like, oh, okay, I'll throw a quarter into it. Fuck it. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Chew on this fucking gumball. Whatever. It's not gonna kill you or break your bank. But when you just endlessly put microtransaction stuff into the game, and then I tally it all up, if I were to buy it all, and it comes out to like $500 worth of content, like, Jesus! What the fucking fuck? Like, I'm a completionist. If I like a game, I like to get my money's worth and play the fuck out of it. And if that means I am running into these in-game purchases and stuff, it's like, god damn it. Like, I don't even want to look at you. You know, you don't respect me. You want to sucker my money out of me like a jackass. Sell me all this digital nothingness, you know, like, fuck you. You're overdoing it. You're being an asshole. You're an asshole video game. I don't like you. Fuck you, you know? Games should have fair prices, come on. And so, yeah, I would argue that the Elden Ring DLC is a little overpriced, I would say. And yeah, 2.5 years, and this is what you got for us? It's slightly bigger than Limgrave. Like, look, motherfuckers. Look at the map. Look at the world map. This is Limgrave right here, this chunk right here. So they said it's a little bit bigger than that. Okay, what's a little bit bigger than that? Caelid? So it's about the size of Caelid? Alright. You can ride across, yeah, you can go from like this mountain tower here to Stormvale Castle in about a minute. Let's find out how long it takes. Let's start counting right now. Keep in mind, I can't ride a horse right now. Haha, fucker. So yeah, we've been riding for about, what, been moving from Stormvale Castle's entrance for about almost a minute now, right? Am I going the right way? Is this an okay way to go? I don't really know. Oh shit. I guess we can drop down here. Ow. I hate fall damage in this game. I'm always killing myself. So yeah, we've been riding for about 2 minutes now, right? And I didn't even come down very good. I could have come down a little bit better. So yeah, it's about 2 minutes now. About 2 minutes. And let's check the map real quick. Shit, look at that. I'm already halfway across. Yeah. So you could this DLC, you can ride across it in about 5 minutes? Is that's what they said. A little bit bigger than Limgrave. If I can get across Limgrave in 4 minutes, then there you go. So you paid $60 for the game. That's what I paid. I got it on PS4 Pro. And yeah. I pay $60. I get Limgrave. I get this lower continent thing down here. I get Caelid. I get this whole swamp area. I get this whole volcanic mountain region thing. I get this city, this big city here. I get this big ice area. I get the weird dragon area. And then there's the underground shit. How do you pull up the underground shit? So yeah, sounds like there's 10 times the amount of content in the base game than what they're going to be giving us in the DLC. That sucks.